Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa.
You can see with the title, today I am showing my makeup collection. I don't know why I haven't done this video like in the past. If you follow me on my Instagram, you know I'm obsessed with makeup. I love makeup. I have a little makeup that I really love. I keep my makeup like my baby. Just everything to me, and I just love makeup. Now that we have that aside, I just want to quickly get onto the video because this video is going to be so long. And yeah, that's about it. Now let's get on to the video. I'm gonna start with like my makeup process, how I do my makeup, like primers, foundation, concealer, powders, and like that, all the stuff. So we're gonna start with primers. I'm gonna start with my most favorite primer. I do not experiment with primers because like that's the base of your makeup. Always, okay, I'm gonna just show the primer first. Oh my god, when it comes to makeup, I have so much to say. So I'm gonna show you the product. The first primer, Benefit Professional Primer. Now this primer, it's almost finished, and whenever it finishes, I end up just buying the same one. The first primer that I really love, and when this finished, I got this one because they didn't have this green one in stock, so I got the pink one. If you can see, look at the tube, it's like it's finished, and I loved this one also. So these were the first two primers that I wanted to show in the video. So the next primer that I have, YSL Blur Primer. I cannot touche something like that because like you all can't even see what's written on this because like it got faded away. This is like the best primer I have ever used in my life, but you do not get it easily like in India. So scared using it on a regular basis, so I use it like only sometimes. I have finished the half of it and I don't want it to finish because this is the shit. Next primer I'm gonna go to is a MAC Stroke Cream. It is also another great primer. Next one is NARS primer with SPF 35, and it smells really good and I love it. The next primer I have is my Fenty Beauty primer. This is actually really nice. Next primer I have my Too Faced Hangover primer. This one is like my favorite brand, so I really like this one. Next primer that I have, Marc Jacobs primer. I really love it. Lost the cap of this primer. Next primer I have is from Makeup Forever. To be very honest, I picked that from the shelf because it was pink and I really liked it. I haven't used it yet. Next primer I have is the Calabar primer. I haven't used it. It's the Perfect Match primer. Primer that we have is from Bobbi Brown. It is called the Face Base, like a lot of it. I really like it. The primer thing is over, but I do have like face oils or moisturizers that I use as a primer. Like I think you can use it. Actually, I'm sure we can use it. That I have is this one. I have this in my everyday makeup pile. Wonder Beauty Glow Ahead Face Oil. It's almost over. If you can see the tube, look how it is. Next thing that I have is from Star Skin. I got this recently. I'm already finished. I don't know if you can get like a bigger size in it, because if you do, just tell me. I really need it. I'm not even getting it anywhere. So if you know where can I get it and if I can get a bigger size, please let me know. It doesn't believe me. Look at it. It's finished. I love this stuff. This is like, I'm currently like obsessed with this. This is everything. So the last thing that I have is actually eyeshadow primer from Urban Decay. This I got a while back and I hardly use it because I keep forgetting I have this in my makeup collection. So that was all for my primers, my face oil, my moisturizers. The primers are over. Let's just get on to the foundations. First, my favorite foundation. I love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. It's from YSL All Hours foundation. This foundation, but it is kind of like high coverage. What I used to have acne marks, I used to use high coverage foundations. I don't have that many scars on my face in like extra makeup or going for a party. This foundation is like my best friend. This foundation that I have is YSL Touche All-in-One Glow Foundation. This thing is magic. Like it's almost finished. If you can see the tube, look at it. I have two YSL stick foundation. One that it's almost finished. It's so easy to apply, easy to blend and everything. And YSL is like my favorite brand, if you didn't know that till now. Mind my hair, it's just way too hot and I opened the window. Next foundation that I have it online and I love it. Like ever since I've used it, I have not touched any other foundation. It's the Charlotte foundation in the shade 7 medium. So the next foundations that I have is my Too Faced foundation, Born This Way. This one is like a lot darker to me, and this one is darker to me. These shades are not my perfect match, but I mix like my lighter shades and I like use it. But these foundations are also very nice. This foundation I have is from Dior. I got this from Sephora. I was like so fascinated with like, okay, you have a foundation that like sprays and you can put it on your skin. The next foundation that I have is the Marc Jacobs foundation. This is such a high coverage. This also my dad got for me, but it's such a high coverage. I have another Marc Jacobs one. This is actually my shade, but no way, this is my shade. I don't know, one is lighter and one is my shade, I don't remember. But these foundations are so high coverage, like extreme. Nice for the past Simran, but for the present Simran, I use very low coverage foundations. So the next foundation that I have is very light for me because I ordered it online. It's in Punjab medium 1. Very light for me. This foundation I have is also NARS foundation. This is also like kind of light to me, but it works if I don't mix also. It's not like a great difference, but it's okay. The next foundations are from Estee Lauder. The first foundation I have will wear Noor. This foundation is really nice. This is like light on the skin. I'm in the shade Honey Browns. And another one is Double Wear Maximum Cover. This on the other hand is very high coverage. If you have like scars or acne or anything on your face, it will really hide it. Like it's that much high coverage. The next foundation I have is the Fenty Beauty foundation. I loved it when I got it first, but then I lost the cap and it won't come out now, so I have to like really open it and get it out. The next foundation that I have is the Dior foundation. I have used this foundation when I like recently got it, but it's like darker for me, so I have to like mix and match it. So the next foundation I have is my Chanel foundation. This foundation is really nice. I love it. I'm in the shade 40 beige. This foundation it smells great. It goes on my skin great. Like it's amazing. Foundation I have is the Guerrero foundation. So this foundation is also very nice. It's with SPF 20. This, like, if you see the bottle and everything, you would think that, oh, it's a high coverage. That's what I thought, but when I got it and I started using it, it's actually very light on the skin. The products are very, like, they look so bougie. The next foundation, oh my god, it's in a very bad state. Don't judge me. It's from Benefit. Almost, it's over here. It's finished. Next foundation I have is the Urban Decay foundation. This foundation is very high coverage. Foundation I have is my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. I really like it. It's in 330W. The next foundation I have is the Benefit foundation. So the next foundation is the Givenchy foundation. Well, this foundation was my favorite foundation back then, but now it's just sitting on the shelf. The next foundation I have is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. So the next foundation that I have is from Maybelline. It's 24 hours Super Stay full coverage foundation. I have is also from Maybelline. It's like Fit Me foundation. L'Oreal True Match foundation, and another foundation I have is L'Oreal 24 Hour Fresh Wear foundation. Then I have two Fit Me foundations. What are these foundations called? Best foundations, sponge foundations, I don't remember, but I got this. It's from NARS. It's such a nice foundation. It used to come with a NARS ka sponge, but I lost it. It is also from NARS, but it got rusted. In this, the sponge is still there for the NARS, and it is such a nice, like, open it. There's a sponge foundation. I really love this foundation for like touching up overnight. For the foundation, now we're gonna get into concealers. So these are the 5 concealers that I have. These are the NARS concealer. These concealers are basically like everything. I have it in the shade Ginger and Biscuit. The next concealers that I have is Tarte Shape Tape. These are really nice. This will hide everything on my face. Then I have my Guerrero concealer. Really nice. Then I have Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. Then I have Becca concealer, my Benefit concealer, my Urban Decay concealer, my Dior concealer, Next up is Huda Beauty Concealer. Actually a color corrector from LA Pro. This is really nice. I have Cover FX Concealer. Next concealer I have is from Too Faced. And I have my Chanel concealers. These concealers are everything. It may sound like not a big deal for you, but for me, these are better than NARS. I was hooked onto NARS for the longest time, and these concealers like changed that. Then the last two concealers, Revolution Concealer, I haven't used it in a while, and Cleaning Concealer. So that was all for the concealers. I know I'm rushing it, I'm really sorry, but I wanna like finish it. So now I'm gonna jump on to powders. I'm gonna start with the powders that I really like. One of them is Laura Mercier translucent powder. The next is the Chanel pressed powder. It comes with like small brush, and you can see it's written Chanel inside, but I use it for everyday purposes. I'm obsessed with Chanel. Can you blame me? Next powder I have is Too Faced. The next powder I have is Urban Decay. Don't mind this. You will find these patches on most of my makeup products because I live like opposite to the beach, and all the products like get rusted so fast. So don't blame me. It's a really pretty powder. It has this purple like velvet packaging. It's so beautiful. I have my Dior pressed powder. Another powder that I have is Dior pressed powder, Elizabeth Arden powder, my L'Oreal powder, and my Revlon powder. So that was all for the powders. I'm gonna jump into contouring slash bronzers. The first bronzer I have is the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. It's a really nice bronzer. Next up I have is the Kat Von D contour palette. It's amazing. Next up is this beautiful highlighter, blush and bronzer face palette. Look, it is a little heart over it. It is so pretty. It is so pretty. It's one of my favorite. I don't even like using it because it's just so pretty. Next up I have is the Naked Skin from Urban Decay. This one is also really good. It comes with like all the powder ones on one side, and if you flip it, it comes all the cream products on the other side. Next up I have is the Bobbi Brown bronzer. Like you press it and it opens up, and it's a pretty bronzer. Another one is my Too Faced bronzer. It has little heart, again rusted over it, and it is such a beautiful bronzer, shimmer to it, and it also smells like chocolate. Powder bronzer I have is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. If I like put it on the light, it looks so pretty. I have used it a couple of times. This I got a while back. I don't use it anymore, but it's from NYX. It has all the cream, contour and highlighter. My lab is filled with products. Next up I have is from Becca. This was like when it first came out, I got it, but it kind of broke. It fell down from the shelf. It is such a pretty palette to have it on your vanity. But I have this. It's such a pretty palette. So that was all for my powders and for my contour and bronzers. Now we're gonna go into my blushes. Most favorite blush is from Glossier. It's the Cloud Paint in the shade Haze. This blush is everything. The next blush I have is from Ofra. I ordered a mini one because it is so pigmented. Next up I have from Benefit. Now this is not only blush. I have 3 different blushes in this and one like bronzer. So the next blush I have is from YSL. Look at this. It breaks my heart when I see it. So this blush is so pretty. Somebody who likes to have like a natural look. It's not very pigmented. That's why I don't use it that much. It's only for the bouginess. I'm running out of storage again and again, and I'm so scared will I be able to like finish this video or not. The blush I have is from Manish Malhotra. I really like this blush. This blush is actually really pretty color. The next blush I have is from Fenty Beauty. It's a cream blush. I ordered the mini one. Look, it's so cute. I have another blush. It's from Calabar. It's still packed. I have is from Estee Lauder. I got their makeup kit, so it came in that. Now, if you're judgmental, you can leave the video because I'm gonna show you something that has gone dirty. Too Faced, this Christmas, my dad got this for me. There was Christmas going on then, I don't remember when. This is one of the columns. So this is the top part where it has the bronzer. This is a highlighter, this is a highlighter. It's magnetic, so it doesn't like fall. So this is eyeshadow, and this is like the blush palette. It's such a cute palette. It was all for the blushes. Now I'm gonna go on to the highlighter. First highlighter I'm gonna start with Too Faced. This highlighter, it is so pretty. This highlighter, it is so pretty. I really like it. It's like so bougie. It's like a suitcase and so heavy. The next highlighter I have is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have another Too Faced highlighter. This one is also very cute. It is so bougie, looks so damn pretty. Then I have two of the Fenty Beauty highlighters. Both of them are amazing highlighters. So this highlighter kind of broke, but it is so pretty. It is but it is so pretty. The next Fenty Beauty highlighter is this one. I use it on regular basis. It's such a pretty highlighter. This Becca one. It is such a nice highlighter. So got it in the mini version because I used to Are you freaking kidding me, bro? This is so sad. The freaking hell, bro. Anyway, highlighter also for traveling purposes, but apparently I can't use it anymore. Highlighter I have is the Givenchy one. This highlighter is also so cute. Another one highlighter I have is from NARS, but it's kind of broken. Too Faced highlighter. This is such a pretty highlighter. I can't even. I love it so much. It is so pretty. Same highlighter I have in the tube. From Becca obviously. I have is from Ofra. This is also such a nice highlighter. Gives me such a nice glow, and the packaging is everything. Highlighter I have is from Wet n Wild. This oh my god, got it the right thing. Okay, this highlighter is also very nice. It gives me such a nice glow. Highlighter I have is from Benefit. Now this highlighter, to be very honest, I got it when I first started falling in love into when I started to fall in love with makeup, when I started exploring and researching about it. And for the first time when I went to Sephora, this was Benefit really called my name. So I don't use it anymore, but just for the memory's sake I have it. So that was all for the highlighters. I'm gonna get into mascara, eyeliner, and for my brow products.
On the boulevard, she got the posture of a superstar. She looks so fly in those Gucci slides. Yeah, I wonder what she hides under her disguise. Yeah.